Boy, I wanted to be a professional baseball player. Well, now I'm 36 and going nowhere fast. So that's why I'm starting
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and whenever I see an attractive woman, I make this sound. Okay, you two, try and keep your eyes off each other and on the questions. Handle those screws carefully. If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately. If they miss it, you win extra cash. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
Slightly used balloons. The more these balloons deflate, the more your wallet inflates.
Pick the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to win a fabulous prize and big cash. All right, here goes nothing.
Get ready, time for question 1.
To begin with, Mexican-do attitude. What dish could Porky Pig order at a Mexican restaurant without committing cannibalism? Al pastor, chorizo, ceviche, or lomo adobada? Player 2. This is a pork dish. Did you not understand the question? Did I stutter? Oh, that's right, I did. Player 1. Ceviche is fish. Great idea. Give spicy Mexican food to someone who doesn't wear pants.
Oh, mama gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it so.
Here's one I like to call Mart TV, and it's a this or that. Player 2. Why don't you take this or that since you need the most help? I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, tell me if it's a sales department on Walmart.com, an MTV show, or both. If it's a Walmart department, press the square button. If it's on MTV, press the circle button. And if you think it's both, press X. Player 1. Try to lock in your answer before player 2, because if player 2 gets it wrong, but you get it right, you'll steal that cash. All right, let's get started. Bats. Cribs. Mugs. Skins. Juniors. Juvies. Tools. Ooh, you just came up Jersey short. Walmart doesn't have a jackass department, though, officially.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Next up, just want to check in. Hey, how do you feel? With the pharynx, with the thoracic cavity, with the pulmonary veins, or with the thalamus? Players 1 and 2. Located just above the brainstem, the thalamus acts as the relay station, sending information like pain to the brain. That's fine, don't ask me how I'm feeling. I asked you how you feel, but whatever. Sure, it's also with my thalamus, but it's just common decency to reciprocate. Take a good look at For Whom the Dinner Bell Tolls. Ooh, it's almost time for my dinner. Better have this fortune cookie first, as prescribed by my doctor.
Cookie, fortune, sweat. Cookie, fortune, cookie, master.
Not bad. Let's see what my fortune says. Laughter is the best medicine. If that's true, which character from the nursery rhyme Hey Diddle Diddle is the healthiest? The cat, the little... The screw is in you, player 2. 5 seconds to make a choice. In the Mother Goose nursery rhyme, Hey Diddle Diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the little dog is the one that laughs at all the crazy stuff going on. This was pre-YouTube, you understand, so if somebody told you a dog laughed, you just had to take them at their word. Sadly, player 1, you're the one who got screwed. This one's known as, I've had intimate thoughts about Adam. Which of these people is bi-curious? Someone interested in sexually experimenting with barium? Someone looking to explore with bromine? Someone flirting with beryllium? Or someone fantasizing about bismuth? Player 2? Huh? Player 1. Well, I've seen worse. Smart people choose this. The chemical symbol for bismuth is Bi. But as a society, we shouldn't put labels on things like this, except chemicals. You should label chemicals so you don't blow yourself up. Unless that's what you're into. Look, I don't know, man. We've finished round 1. Remember, I'm doubling the value of each question in round 2. And hint, hint, the wrong answer of the game is still there for the taking. It's time. Say hello to, spit up or shut up. If Lady Gaga changed her name to the most common first word spoken by babies, what would she be called? Lady No, Lady Dada, Lady Cat, or Lady Mama? Player 2. Player 1. According to a poll performed by YouGov, Dada or Daddy was by far the most popular first word spoken by babies, beating out Mama or Mommy by a considerable margin. Lady Dada is a good name, right? Please just say yes, because that's the name of the screenplay I wrote for Adam Sandler.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
And now, childhood murmuries. It looks like we have a sort of treat today. My good acquaintance, old man, somehow found his way into the studio again. How's it going, old man?
Terrible, Mr. Shapiro.
Yeah, it's Mr. Masterson, actually.
Since when?
Since birth.
I know we're on Earth. Anywho, I need your help remembering something.
What's that thing? Who's that fella? Where's that scooty-up-doodly-doo? It's Foggy Facts with Old Man.
Scooty-up-doo, I forget.
So, what is it you're trying to remember, old man?
Well, it's something I used to do when I was just a lad.
Not sure the history books go back that far, but I'll see if I can help. Why don't you describe it to me?
Sure thing, Nate. It's a game. British kids like to play it, I think. You get 3 strikes per turn, and seeds are involved somehow. What is that game?
Would it be, Conkers, Queenie Queenie, Marbles, or 5 Stones? Player 2? Ow. Player 1? Really? Correct answer, show yourself. You thinking of Conkers, old man?
Hey, Conkers, yeah! That's an old British kids game I used to play. Each player has one of these seeds called a conker, and they take turns whacking at them. 3 whacks per turn. Why is that fun?
It's hard to imagine you as a little kid, old man.
Well, I look pretty much the same, minus the liver spots. Didn't start growing those till my early 20s.
And when did you start smelling like liver?
That depends. When was liver invented?
Follow me down to the sea.
May I introduce... All rise for the Honorable Dinwoody Fudnuddler. If trees brought a class action lawsuit against lumberjacks, which Dr. Seuss character would they most likely hire as their legal counsel? The Cat in the Hat? Oh, you're screwed, player 1. You got 5 seconds. The Lorax speaks for the trees, and in a lawsuit, the legal counsel speaks for its client, in this case, the trees. It makes sense the Lorax would be a lawyer. He always sues. Player 2, that was your screw, wasn't it? It's time for... There's a question in my pants, and you're all invited.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
Okay, as usual, if you get this correct, there's a little extra in it for you. Speaking of extra, put these underwear styles in order from least butt cheek revealing to most butt cheek revealing. Thong, bikini, tanga. Bikini, tanga, thong, bikini, tanga, or tanga, bikini, thong. Player one, not much time left. Player one. Nuh-uh. Player two. Bikini style underwear cover the butt cheeks more than tanga style, and tanga style cover more than thong, which leave your butt cheeks pretty much all out there. That earned you an extra grand. But really, any style that doesn't expose my vestigial tail works fine for me. Open wide for Feeling Fines. I love that actor from Schindler's List and The English Patient. You know, the one who plays Voldemort? But I'm never certain if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. What's the proper way to say that Mr. Fines has to throw up? Ralph has to Ralph, Reef has to Ralph, Rolf has to Ralph, or Rafe has to Ralph? Player two. I would know how to pronounce it if it was that easy. Player one. Yep, Rafe Fiennes' first name is spelled like Ralph, but pronounced Rafe. And his brother Joseph Fiennes is pronounced Joseph, but it's spelled Lessfamous. It's a weird British thing. Step right up to the jack attack. I'm sorry, was I talking too much? Fine, here's your clue. I love you like a legal guardian. I hope you know who adopted or just took care of whom. Takes it! Player one, you squeaked by with this victory. And from the looks of you, it's a squeak from one of those laboratory mice that can't find a cheese at the end of the maze. All you'll find is... You don't know Jack! Hey there, I'm Cookie, and I'm hosting this game as court-ordered community service. Well, look at you, two little peas in a pod. Delicious. Let's do this. This is round one. You'll get 500 points for fooling your opponent with your lie, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Select a category. Okay, here's your first question. Moviegoers who use their cell phones at the Prince Charles Cinema in London are escorted out by people dressed as blank. Now, use your device to enter a bluff that you think will fool your opponent into thinking it's true. If you can't think of anything in time, use the Lie For Me button for half the points. Do it now! Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and enter it on your device. Let's see what everybody selected. Well, don't you feel foolish? And look at what we have left. One single, lonely, pitiful lie. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Coca-Cola once commissioned a video game from Atari called Pepsi Blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, let's take a look. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Blair Tolman wrote a self-help book called Blank for Under $1, 301 Ideas. Type in your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, what did everyone pick? And look what we have here. Disclaimer, all of them will be first dates. And we're done. Now it's round two, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. In 2009, a Russian man shocked the medical world when it was discovered he had a 5-centimeter long blank growing in his lung. Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. Well, you guys blew it. Luckily, he wasn't a smoker, or he might have caused a tiny forest fire. And nobody fell for this one. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In 2004, the CEO of Blockbuster mailed Reed Hastings, the CEO of Netflix, an odd package. He sent him a blank. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? All right, who picked what? And look what we have here. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. In 2004, the Train Corporation sold pillows in Japan that were designed to combat loneliness. They were shaped like a blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, nothing says I'm not lonely like sleeping on a pair of disembodied legs. And that means some of these didn't get picked. Welcome to the final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Here's your final fibbage question. What Dr. Edgar Parker legally changed his name to in order to help his dental practice? Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. He drove Dr. Hertz like a bitch right out of business. And that means